Good day, everybody. This video is pretty different, and this is about children being vaccinated shot, even though they don't have to, because the virus doesn't affect them the most. But for some reason, our government wants to spend billions of dollars on it. Let's find out why.
Well, for months now, generation after generation is lined up to get their shot. The eligible age going down as supply has gone up. But most recently, Health Canada authorized the Pfizer-BioNTech shot for anyone 12 and up, a move the National Advisory Council on Immunization supported this week.
What is the National Advisory Council? Well, I looked it up on Google, and who owns it? India. Why would Canada Health approve it? This is the funniest thing. Now we're going to watch a little bit more here as there's knowing that children don't even have to be vaccinated shot. But if they don't, they can't go to school. And they still have to wear a mask, even though most of them don't need to wear it. Let's continue.
NACI recommends that a complete series of 2 doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine can be offered to individuals 12 to 18 years of age.
Since then,
And meanwhile, she knows herself, Dr. Tam, that the children are not affected by it the most. But they have forced the Board of Education and everyone else to be part of all this scandal. Health Canada hasn't approved nothing if it's India who owns it.
just look at the lines. They're starting to look a little different, huh? As younger and younger Canadians are able to book their appointments and get their shot at returning to some kind of normal. So let's hear from two young Canadians who both got vaccinated this week. Simran Jacob is 14. She joins us from Toronto, and Sylvia Leon Ray is 11, turning 12 in July. So she was able to get the shot as well. She's in Edmonton. Hello, thank you both for joining me.
Thanks.
Okay, so we're gonna start real simple. Just like one word. Simran, if you could choose one word to describe how you have felt during this pandemic, what would it be?
Stressed.
Stressed. Okay, yeah, I can relate to that. Sylvia, one word.
Lonely.
Lonely.
Fraud.
Okay, let's use a few more words. Sylvia, why lonely?
Well, lonely because the only time I could see my friends, seeing my friends was like texting and, like Google Meets during this pandemic. And even once we came back to school, like face to face,
Look
we had
at
to wear.
what our media is pushing children to do. Isn't it just sad and pathetic just going, what did you think that has been affected, what do you think has been affected as it's been going on for a year and a half, as all this fraud is coming out nonstop? Any politician goes against this, automatically you are fired, no matter who you are.
Our masks and we had to social distance.
Yeah, and you just always have to maintain that space, and you don't really feel.
And here he is sitting there saying that the children who are treated like they were in army camps have to wear a mask, even though they're 6 feet away from each other from their desk. What a fraud that really is. They are not going to school, they are in boot camp. And this guy over here is just a comic and a half, just asking stupid questions.
You're hanging out with your friends, even when you're hanging out with your friends. I totally get that. Simran, you said stressed. What stresses out a 14-year-old?
I feel like the pandemic has really taken a toll on everybody's mental health. But not only that, I am in grade 8 and I'm going.
Well, has it taken effect? Well, when the CERV first came out, more suicides happened because of everybody receiving it, and most of those people who were killed had drug addictions. So maybe that could be a cause. Maybe people being kicked out of their houses and not being able to get one because we have problems through our rental tribunal, which I plan on fixing. This is just ridiculous. I can't even watch anymore of our government knowing that children are not being affected by it, but meanwhile forcing people with jobs, forcing people with everything to do it and going, if you don't do it, I have one word for all of you people: accept